actually hailing here at present. It's freezing cold.
Welcome back to Bathurst Diecast Racing. It's another glorious day. I'm joined by the wonderful Harry. Say hi, Harry.
Hello everyone, welcome back. And we have the better Mount Panorama sign there.
Yes, it is. It's let's hope it holds up through the weather. We're ready for Finals 23. Take it away, Harry.
Thank you, Larry. We have the Holden V8 Supercar, 56 grams. Driver is Brian from Brian's Diecast, Thailand.
Absolutely magnificent beast. Go the Holden. And next up, we got Lucas Statler in the Ford Torino. It's 59 grams from Low Country Diecast Racing League. Good luck, Lucas. Absolute professional.
And then we have Twinkie Jake in the 69 Camaro, 45.35 grams from Puffs Racing.
It is the Gigglemobile. All right, let's hope he doesn't lose another hand. And then we've got the 2018 Bentley, 64 grams at strike from the Essex boys. All the way from England. We've got America, we've got England, it's just all happening here. Alright, let's get up and check out the track conditions, see what they're going to be like. It looks like a warm one with that sun.
So, it is 88 degrees Fahrenheit and 31 degrees Celsius.
Well, it is quite a warm one. It's not ridiculously hot, but semi-good day for the beach. Alright, we've got Twinkie Jake in the pole position, Brian to his right, Lucas back left, and Strike to the back right. Oh, Twinkie's just been straight away overtaken by Lucas. He's pulled to the right. Look at Brian getting hassled out by Strike there.
Yeah. Oh, wow, side by side. Oh, Twinkie spins around. Needing that airbag.
Brian's just sitting there out in the lead. Oh, look at that from Strike. Makes the move. Twinkie spills it. And it's Strike across the line. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's go up for the replay. We're getting a little bit of wind here.
Oh, wow, through the chase.
Yep, does make that move.
Lucas gets it straight away.
Yeah, I think Lucas actually pushes Twinkie out the way there. Gives him a little nudge. And does make the move. And look how close this is. Side by side, all three of them give a big whack. And Twinkie by himself just goes out in sympathy for the accident in front of him. And look at this Strike with Brian, side by side. Just stunning.
Strike gets past Brian.
Yeah.
Very nice. And look at this drift by Twinkie Jake.
Yep.
In the chase, gets on the Armco and flips over.
Yep.
That's Flip's job. But he is, a human roll cage has been enabled.
And there he is, full turtles, sitting on his back. So it's Strike with the 9, Brian with the 910, Lucas with the 918, and Twinkie pre-tire, flapping around.
Very good job to everyone. Strike with 5 points, Brian with 4, Lucas with 3, and Twinkie with 0. You got to pick up the pace, Twinkie.
Well, just try and stay on all four wheels would be really, really handy.
True.
Alright, here we go again. Lucas is in pole, Twinkie to the right.
Away we go.
Look at Brian following along, trying to stay in that slipstream. Beautiful work there. And Lucas is out in the lead. It's a nice tight group for the three behind. Oh, that's Twinkie up the inside.
Oh, no! He loses the 2 positions that he gained 1.
Oh my goodness, that was awful.
Profit of -1.
Poor fella. Poor fella, Twinkie. That was just... should have been yours, mate. But it is Lucas across the line. Very well done. Wow, that was a great move. And then just... binned it completely coming down Conrod.
Man.
Let's get back through here. Look at him. He's made the move up the inside of Strike. Just beautiful work.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And then just gets a bit happy in the rear end there. Well, he brings a lot of joy to people, so he's allowed to get happy. And the two fellas just make it straight past him. Big sideways by Strike there. Lovely. Brian keeping it under control. And it's Lucas again across the line. So it's Lucas with an 820, that was a bit quicker. Strike with an 856, Brian with a 906, and Twinkie with a 952.
Very nice. For race 2 points, Strike with 9, Lucas with 8, Brian with 7, and Twinkie Jake with 2.
Well, He's on the board at least, but he's in the least favourable position. But let's see how we go. He goes to make the move on Lucas, and Lucas goes, no, I'm out of here, thank you very much.
Straight away. And they're going side by side, down in the S's.
Oh, Lucas
wow.
muscles his way past Brian. Looks like Brian gets taken over by Strike, was it?
Lucas.
Lucas? No, I think, yeah, Brian's Strike. Oh, look at Brian. Oh, Twinkie. Twinkie up the inside of Brian. Oh, what are they going to do? Oh, Brian gets it back. Very, very cool.
Oh. Wow.
That's really competitive. All right, let's go to the top view here. Down from the chopper. That, what a battle between Brian and Twinkie. But look at this here, side by side. Lucas and Strike. Lucas muscling his way past. Then Brian starts to lose it halfway down Conrod.
And Twinkie Jake trying to get past.
Yep. He's eventually going to work his way past here. Just muscles him out the way as well. It's not the heaviest car in the world. Actually, they're both about the similar sort of weight, but side by side, rubbing door handles, and Brian manages to redeem that position, and it's Lucas across the line. So Lucas with an 8:38, Strike with a 9+, Brian and Twinkie both 10+, and they cross the line.
Now, race 3 results. Lucas with 13, same as Strike. It's going to be tied at the top. Brian with 10 and Twinkie with 4. Twinkie Jake, you have a chance. You just need to make that chance happen.
Yeah, well, there's a few more races to go, so
yeah.
Let's hope he goes all right, but you're not going to do that slowing down like that in 4th position. But Strike and Lucas getting caught up together a bit here. Oh, Brian slots in nicely. Around they go, Strike in the lead. Oh, Twinkie with a bit of sideways there. Oh, Brian loses it.
Oh no.
What's going to happen here?
Twinkie might get through, or maybe there'll be a collision.
He gets up the inside, just beautiful. Oh, and look at this with Lucas trying to get the inside of Brian. Oh, big sideways from Twinkie. Oh. Wow. Slips up the inside, doesn't even touch it, doesn't even touch the sides. Very, very cool from Twinkie there. Well, let's get to this replay here. Brian just slots him beautifully behind. But Twinkie gets a big sideways going on. Sideways again for Twinkie. Look at that. The entertainment champion of the world. And Brian just loses it again. It's a straight line. Should be alright. And then Strike getting a big tail happy there. Lucas looking for the opportunity. Look at this. Right up the inside. Just doesn't even touch him. Beautiful work. And then Strike comes in here. Lucas gives him the big heave-ho. Does he keep it? He does. Just for Strike. Across the Strike. And then we got Twinkie coming through here.
I don't know how he made it past there, but he did.
That's the spirit of Bathurst, mate. Just cleanly made it past. Didn't want to do any damage. He's got his roll cage. He's got his airbags. Didn't need to use them that time. So Strike with an 8.53. Lucas 8.54. Twinkie 10+. And Brian pre-tire.
Strike with 18. Lucas with 17. Brian with 10. And Twinkie Jake with 7.
Alright, well, here comes the rain. So let's see if that makes a difference to old Twinkie. He's going to get wet there. Hope he's got his wetsuit on, not his driver's suit. Alright, away we go. Twinkie, Lucas looking for the move past and just slides straight past him. Absolutely beautiful. And Brian's keeping Strike in behind there. Brian takes the lead. Lucas right up behind. Brian's getting, Strike's getting loose there.
Oh.
Brian loses it again down Conrod. Everybody's piling up. And everybody stops.
Wow.
Well, that's some carnage going down through there. You'd think that a car could go through corners a bit more difficult than a straight line, so don't know what's going on with Brian here, but this move by Lucas here just does not muck around. Straight around the outside, gives him a little panel rub on the way past. Brian's losing it again, and here we go. Just holding up the pack. Look at these two guys looking for a spot on the outside to try and make it past.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yes, getting brutal out here. And Brian just getting ground down through the chase. And everybody is going to come to a stop here. I think we have to go to a chopper to get these points to see how they work out. Yep, so it's Brian, Strike, Twinkie, and Lucas. So all drivers pre-tyre, as we can clearly see.
Strike with 20, Lucas with 17, Brian with 13, Twinkie with 8.
Alright, Twinkie, I don't know how you're going to go. I think you're just here for the entertainment from now on. I think it's between Brian and Lucas. Sorry, not Brian and Lucas, Strike and Lucas. But you never know. These points can change all of a sudden. Lucas out in the lead. Nice and smooth running through here. Brian's actually kept it straight. Oh, did I speak too early? Yep, very nice down through the chase. And it is Lucas across the line. Oh!
Very close.
That was very tight. We're going to need to go to the replay for that one. But very, very competitive. And here's Twinkie starting to get sideways here. Underneath the tyre. That's a really nice little drift there. And then straightens it back up again. Very nice. And this is where the opportunity gets it sideways and looks like going to have to get the full stop there, but it is Lucas across the line. And what is it here?
Oh. One of those ones.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to leave it up to the judges for that one, but
I think it might just be Twinkie. Only just, maybe?
yeah. Oh, if only I had
Maybe Brian.
only had better cameras here. It's a draw. It's an absolute draw.
Wow.
So Lucas with an 820, Strike with an 833. Brian and Twinkie could not differentiate. So draw for third and fourth. Equal points for each driver.
Well, that's never happened before.
No, it hasn't. There's always first in this thing.
Strike with 24, Lucas with 22, Brian and Twinkie. Brian with 16, Twinkie with 11.
Yep.
So both of those two drivers get
3 points.
3 points that they need.
All right. Wow, there's always something being thrown up here, isn't there? Twinkie, what are you doing going left there? Straight away. Goodness me.
Great day for a convertible.
Well, he's I think he's just staying out the way for these guys to go on. That's very gentleman of him.
He's just racing his own. He's racing his own.
Running his own race.
Yes.
That's what you're looking for?
Yep.
But look at Brian right in the rear end. Brian loses it again. Oh, and Lucas gives him the big punch in the schnoz. But Brian gets past. Oh, get out of town, Brian. Unbelievable.
Wow.
And it's going to be Brian across the line. How did that happen? Unbelievable. Loses it halfway and manages to go from second to first and getting belted at the same time. That requires some serious talent there. So Strike goes left. And then Brian gets caught up with Strike.
Oh, wow.
So it wasn't actually, well, I don't know what's going on with that little bit of the track there. Everybody else seems to be able to drive straight over the top of it. And so I think the momentum gets given to Brian from Lucas here. Gives him a bit of a whack. So he smashes into him. Strike goes to the outside. Brian goes to the inside. Just throwing up everything.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, that's going to make a huge change. So all drivers 10 plus.
But Strike with 28, Lucas with 25, Brian with 21, Twinkie with 13.
Unbelievable, Brian. You have a chance.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Twinkie.
as per normal rules, I've forgotten to film one. We're doing it in the dry because I didn't want to get in the wet. So here we go. It looks like Strike's out in the lead. Brian, right up beside Brian, and Lucas overtakes him again, and Lucas gets the lead.
Oh, they stopped.
And Strike. Oh, no. It's all been held up here. That was Brian's chance out the window by the look of it. Wow. Let's get to the replay here. Watch Strike, all three of these guys at the front here come through together. Strike's holding up Lucas a little bit, then Brian tries to make the move and Lucas takes it back. Swings around the outside.
And
Beautiful work.
Everyone.
Yep. Everybody gets caught up. And that is all over Red Rover for these guys. And we'll get to the points to work it all. So Lucas was first. Sorry we didn't get the footage of him going across, but he did win. So it's a draw between Strike and Lucas, both on 30.
Brian 22 and Twinkie 13.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
So here's the dry and wet totals. Strike and with 20 and 10, but Lucas did better in the dry and Brian did better in the wet. So that's some competitive there.
Strike for the Essex boys and Lucas from the Lords Racing League.
That's Low Country Diecast Racing.
Sorry.
We'll both advance on. So a huge thanks to Brian from Brian's Diecast Thailand with a YouTube channel. Twinkie Jake from Puffs Racing for coming over to play. You guys are legends. Congratulations to
NUMBSKULL Racing, Red Trucks with a YouTube, Big Keg with a YouTube, Larry Stipe, the Essex Boys, and Cut Rocker Diecast Racing with a YouTube.
Kit Goodyear, Steve Matlock, Oscars Fur Racing, Miami Rose, Shaggy, Bruce Bruiser Brown,
Nadine Slammy Kitchen, Chris Hood, Hull Coon.
Yep.
Nice. The Sparky, Larry Henry, Oregon Diecast Racing with a YouTube.
And Grateful Sam, Scotty's Diecast, Ratsack, RC Recreation with a YouTube channel, and Golfer Dude. Well, when you get a draw, you're going to have a lot of people in the winning circle. So this will throw a bit of a spanner in with the points with everyone. So here we go. We're ready for number 24 of the finals. And we should get some entertainment here.
We have 2 NUMBSKULLs, so that means double the craziness. 89 Mercedes-Benz AMG, 49.1 grams. Aunt Weber from Fat Dad Racing. I got it right there.
You did, finally. And then the 67 Shelby GT 500, 105 grams. It's NUMBSKULL from NUMBSKULL Racing.
Everyone knows that Ford Shelby.
I love that green. And then we've got the 98 Toyota Altezza, 103 grams. Mr. Mojo from Bathurst Diecast Racing. You weren't overly convincing last time you raced, so let's hope you improve this time.
And then we have the 09 Corvette ZR1, 80 grams, NUMBSKULL from NUMBSKULL Racing.
Alright, as we know here, that's his second chance, so he's got a battle with himself. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm sure it's going to be fun.
If one person chooses NUMBSKULL and they both go through?
No, you got to choose the specific model, so...
Oh, yeah. 88 degrees Fahrenheit and 31 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, someone tried to pull a Swifty doing that, saying, oh, I'll choose NUMBSKULL. I said, don't you try and hedge your bet, son. Alright, let's get up to the top of the mountain and get ready for the action.
Shelby in front.
Yep, Mercedes to the right.
Toyota back left. And Corvette back right.
Alright. Looks like the Corvette's right up on the rear end of Aunt. And NUMBSKULL out in the lead. Oh, NUMBSKULL muscles his way past the Toyota. Oh, of course gets the usual sideways. But it's the GT 500 out in the lead. Oh, look at NUMBSKULL making for another move on Brian and actually gets him. Oh, beautiful work. Crikey, Bill, it's going to be the NUMBSKULL show. I have a feeling.
It's a 1-2 for NUMBSKULL.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done, sir.
Skull Corner is now enabled.
Yeah, so who do we need? Masters of the Universe out here. It's probably a bit beyond your years there, mate. So here we go. NUMBSKULL getting a little bit loose there. And Mr. Mojo getting caught up with Brian. And you don't have to ask NUMBSKULL twice to get through there. Here he is getting sideways. And this move on Brian through the chase. Sorry, Brian. Aunt. Big sideways by the GT. And this is just lovely work here. But Aunt keeps it straight at least. And Mr. Mojo gets loose as a goose. And it's the GT 500.
NUMBSKULL across the line. The GT 500 edition.
Yeah. So with an 822. Everybody else is 9+. But what an entertaining first lap. 7 more to go.
NUMBSKULL GT with 5 points, NUMBSKULL ZR1 with 4, Aunt with 3, and Mr. Mojo with 2. I was like, halfway through that, I was like,
yeah, no.
Let's just not say the
I'll just give up on that one.
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Mojo in pole. Oh, NUMBSKULL's looking for a way past that Toyota. Let's go and get that 4 cylinders out. Well, it's probably a 6 cylinder. So, oh, big lose. NUMBSKULL with a big lose. GT 500 out in the lead.
Dino Dog in the background. There he is. Hello, little Dino Dog.
Come on, Aunt. Bring it up. Oh, slowing himself down a little bit more. NUMBSKULL just having a bit of... something happens down here by the look of it. NUMBSKULL out in the lead.
Yep. On his side.
Yeah, it's a big lose there by...
Oh, Numbskull gets crazy.
and
The Toyota gets crazy.
Everybody loses it. Oh!
And Aunt Weber!
Let's see if he makes it all the way through here.
That would be so cool. He's in last and he just goes, oh, hey guys.
Oh,
Didn't expect me to
come
be
on.
here.
Nah, doesn't quite make it, but I tell you
Wow.
what, gets top points for that one.
He goes through Carnage and he's like, oh, hey guys. Just passing by.
Well,
You
it
didn't
actually
expect me here, didn't you?
it actually makes sense because their cars, it'd be carnage. Oh, that's terrible. But here's the ZR1 getting sideways. Mr. Mojo just getting loose. And this is where his trouble begins. Crikey,
Oh,
Bill.
wow.
2 wheels.
On 2 wheels. And then look at this. He actually flips over.
What does he hit
Like-
there to do that?
Look how high that is. That's 3 centimeters minimum.
That's higher than a hippie at Woodstock.
It looks like he would go back on his 4 wheels, but then he just
No,
flips
keeps
over
bouncing and Mr. Mojo on
again.
his
The
side.
Toyota. Wow, look at that. The nail got in his way and he just went whoop.
Well, he certainly nailed it, I can tell you that.
Or attack, if you're...
Oh, attack?
I think it's
Attack or a nail?
Attack.
He got nailed and he got attacked? Oh, these are terrible jokes. But, look at that. Numbskull on his roof. And it gets a nudge by the other Numbskull.
And
then
look at this.
Brian just...
We didn't expect this.
Nah.
He gets through the first line, but doesn't get past the second, so...
And
Look at that.
there's Mr. Mojo turtling it.
And
Numbskull
Numbskull
turtling
turtling
it.
it as well.
Oh, we love turtles.
And then...
Made it under the line. Maximum points for him. Or, well, maximum before crossing the line. Wasted. Alright, so Aunt Weber with post-tyre. So he got across. Everybody else pre-tyre.
Aunt with 7, same as Numbskull GT with 7. Numbskull ZR1 with 5, and Mr. Mojo with 2.
Well, I stand corrected. It's not going to be the Numbskull show. Well done, Aunt. You're in the second best place you can possibly be. Right on the back of the ZR1. The GT500, bless you, makes it past Mr. Mojo. Oh, Numbskull getting a bit loose there.
Numbskull passes Aunt.
Makes it past, just... Oh, that extra weight does not go astray.
The Toyota looking like he might overtake Aunt here through the chase.
Numbskull on 2 wheels going down the conrod. Oh, nice and smooth through this time.
Oh, Mr. Mojo spins around.
Yeah, big tank slapper. No good for Mojo. And it's the ZR1 across the line. GT in second, Mercedes in third.
Wow.
That's some crazy stuff going on there, but these the heavyweights really showing their muscle here. And this move by the GT500 on the Altezza, Mr. Mojo just cannot do a thing about it. On gives him a bit of a swipe on the way past as well. Numbskull getting sideways here, and then Numbskull 2 muscling his way past Aunt. And look at this for the Corvette. Just uses the barrier. And big sideways
Oh, wow. And a sideways.
for the Merc.
And getting a tank slapper going and then overcooks that tank slapper, I think.
The Nova, it's a Toyota.
Toyota. I said overcooks the tank
Oh,
slapper.
over, not Nova.
Yeah.
819 for the ZR1, 838 for the GT. Aunt Weber 9 plus, and Mr. Mojo, slack.
The Numbskull GT with 11. Numbskull ZR1 with 10. Same as Aunt. And Mr. Mojo with 3.
Oh, Mr. Mojo's just making up the numbers here, I reckon. He's, I said he was unconvincing in the last one, and he's convincing me less here. Alright, Aunt, let's see what you can do. Keep ahead, Nut. Numbskull goes straight past. Just flies past him.
Oh, Aunt was so close. Aunt, maybe. Nope.
Oh, Numbskull's nearly got together there as well, but respect for the teammates. Talk about putting yourself in 2 places at once. Oh, here we go. Mojo again.
Toyota spins around.
Numbskull
and he
with
keeps
a big
it.
slide.
He keeps it.
Oh,
wow,
GT
Numbskull
up the inside.
Numbskull v Numbskull. Through the thinnest
Yeah.
corner of the track.
Yep. That's just, well, he's saying, well, you got a second chance. Let me get the points. I tell that's some team orders going on here. These guys are professionals. Let's check out this replay of the GT500. Just like, unfortunately, Arndt tried to keep the position there, but like he was standing still.
Oh, look at that.
GT just gives a little bit of a nudge to the Corvette, but like good teammates, don't take each other out. 2 wheels for the Corvette. Numbskull keeps a little bit more sedate coming through there, and not being sedate. Look at this for the Corvette. Just loses it. Big sideways by the GT, and Mr. Mojo couldn't even make it through the chase without stuffing it up. And here comes the GT up the inside.
Look at this. Goes up the inside. They're side by side. How do you...
Yeah.
Like...
They just do it. It's just what they
Wow.
do. Minimal damage, makes it past, and it's the GT500 across the line. So the GT500 with an 852, the ZR1 9+. Mojo and Art Webber. At least Mojo made it across the line, both 10+.
Numbskull GT with 16, Numbskull ZR1 with 14, Aunt Weber with 12, and Mr. Mojo with 6.
It's
Alright.
actually hailing here at present. It's freezing cold.
Well, we can't really see any hail from up here. Neil, I don't...
Is he okay?
Oh, he's just chilling. Alright, Numbskull in pole for the first of the wets. For race 5.
Here we go.
Arndt's just getting overtaken by the ZR1. GT500 out in the leads. Well, Arndt just really slowed down there, unfortunately. He's way behind.
Dino Dog in the background, laying down this time.
Yep. I think I take back my words. It is the Numbskull show. Come on, Arndt. Pick up something. Do something. Numbskull crash. Mojo crashed to give Arndt a bit of a chance. Oh, look at this. ZR1 and GT500. Side by side. Teammates collide.
Oh.
Crikey, Bill. Look at that. And it is the GT500 across the line. And then finally Arndt makes it. Alright. Let's go for the overview. Get up in chopper land. Yeah, Arndt's way back there, but that's unfortunate. Jeez, that's getting windy and bloody out there. Blowy end. ZR1 up the inside.
Very nice.
Makes the move.
And then the two teammates coming together.
And then Mr. Mojo just getting the big tank slapper going. Yeah. And then look at this from Numbskull. That's
Look
just
at that.
unbelievable. How the goodness did he do that? Look at that. You should be gone. That's
How
what
is he not gone?
That's what we missed in the replay. That's unbelievable. How can we miss that? Let's look at that again in slower motion.
What, super slow-mo then? For
That
us.
is crazy. How did he get away with that? Man, definitely wasted. Unbelievable.
If he fell off, it would be wasted.
So even on his roof, an 822, the ZR1 with an 824, Mr. Mojo 9+, Art Webber 11+.
The GT with 21, ZR1 with 18, Aunt with 14, and Mr. Mojo with 9.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, here we go for race 6. Mr. Mojo, just get out of the way. Nice big bubble of water on the lens there. I think I need to put some of that windscreen stuff on it.
Get windscreen wiper.
Look at this, the GT500 just stamping his authority out in the front, out in the lead.
Get the windscreen wiper from Twinkie Jake's car accessories.
Yeah. It'll probably flip over. Alright, here we go. Oh, coming through the chase there, and the ZR1 loses it, and nice work by Arndt up the inside, but it's the GT500 across the line. Well played, sir.
Doesn't say it, but wasted. Kinda.
Yeah. And, yeah, so yes, we do apologise for the glitchiness. Hopefully our voices are keeping up with the action, but we're having some technical issues with the computer. Oh, look at that sideways by the GT500 coming through there. That's just gorgeous, as opposed to the broadsiding of the Corvette. And look at Arndt up the inside. Gives him a little kiss on the way past, but it's the GT500. Well done, sir. So it's the 758, our first sub-8 for the race. 834 for Mojo, 9+ for Arndt, and ZR1 post tyre.
the GT with 26, ZR1 with 19, Aunt with 17, and Mr. Mojo with 13.
Wow, half the points of the leader. Well, he's half the performance, I guess. So ZR1 in pole position. Away they go. Oh, Mr. Mojo getting knocked around here by the GT. Does he make it through? Oh, Mr. Mojo's defending that position. Good to see a bit of spark in the Mojo. The Corvette spins and loses it. Everybody's nose to tail.
Wow.
Nearly everyone. And down through the chase. That GT500 is hanging on like a tick on the back of Mojo. Does he get to make any moves on him? Mojo keeps it up the inside the GT and gets him. Wow. Wow, that's just stellar performance there. Stellar performance by the Numbskull.
It has taken 2 hours to voice record this. This has been ages.
Yeah, it's
started at 8, now it's 10 o'clock.
It's actually particularly painful today, but look at the... Not as much pain as the old ZR1 felt there. Just big broadside, but manages to keep it under control. Do they get a touch here? I think Mojo just gives him a little nudge to get his momentum going again.
I think they do. Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, oh well, we'll be able to see. But big sideways there by Aunt.
True.
And here comes...
Oh, he's just slowing down.
Yep, to a stop.
Stops.
And then this move by the GT500 up the inside to ZR1, but look at that.
Hope we can see this. Yes, we can. There we go.
Absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
So the ZR1 with an 826, the GT with an 842, Mojo with an 843, and Aunt Webber post tyre.
Wow. The GT with 30, that is a really good job. 30, ZR1 on 24, Aunt with 18, and Mr. Mojo with 16. Wow.
Well, we're going for third and fourth for the for us two, you and me, Aunt, you and Mojo, Aunt. Let's see how we go here.
We go,
Numbskull, typical up the inside. Oh, he tries to.
Oh, he tries. Wow.
Yep. Thanks for the glitchiness there. I thought he made the move, but he didn't. But look how close these guys are all up.
No.
Oh!
Someone off the rail. Oh, that's Numbskull.
There's Numbskull's corner again.
Does that count that he gets the most points? Because he
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This will be a restart because not all. You got to have more than 3 cars make it through.
Doink.
Doink is the right word.
Throws himself up.
Let's look at this replay before we get to the restart again. So it's Aunt just getting sideways. He has been belted by about 300 grams of cars there. And then...
He just yeets himself onto the corner.
Wow, he's got one of those springs underneath it there. That is very...
It's like a Duncan lowrider.
Watch this.
Whee.
Wow.
He just gets... I think he just gets pushed out of the corner.
It's squeezed out there like a 12-year-old zit. Tell you what, that is just gravity defying. Let's check out just for the final scene. Yeah, it's no points in this one. We're going to do a restart.
Yeah.
Not all 3 made it through Forest.
Man, that is...
Let's get back up to the top of the mountain and see what happens this time.
Here we go again.
All right, same positions again. Let's let's see if we can top that. All right, that's pretty damn cool. All right, Numbskull right in behind Aunt here. He's not taking any risks. He's just going to try and shove him out the way by the look of it. They're getting together again.
Oh, no, Numbskull.
Yep.
I thought he spun around or something like that.
No. But Aunt did hold him up, but let the Corvette through this time. And look at Numbskull looking to make the move through the chase. Does he get him? Looks like he might have.
The massive bubble in the way.
He didn't quite get it.
Twinkie Jake, give us some
windscreen
wipers.
Mr. Mojo right up on the rear of Numbskull. Oh! We missed all that because people on the trampoline over in the background there, everybody having a bit of a good time. But we're going to have to see the slow-mo replay because we missed it. You're going to see it in the live shot, hopefully.
How are they out there? It's so hot today.
Oh, look at this. GT500. Sorry, the Corvette making up the inside of Aunt there. Corvette getting sideways here. Numbskull tries to make the move, but Aunt does do a very good job of defending. But we're going to have to get across this line to see what happens here, hopefully. But otherwise, it's just going to remain a mystery to us. Here we go.
Yes.
We might actually get to see what happens here.
We can see it.
So Aunt gets sideways. Does Numbskull get it? No, Aunt does keep it.
Just.
Well done. So Numbskull in the ZR1 with an 824. Aunt Webber with 9+. GT 9+. Mr. Mojo 9+.
The GT with 33, ZR1 with 29, Arndt with 22, and Mr. Mojo with 18.
Comes in dead last. So the dry and wet totals, the GT superior in both.
All of them.
16 and 17.
Very nice.
Yep. So Numbskull driving for Numbskull Racing in the GT500 and the ZR Run. What a second chance that's got. Both advanced to the next round of the finals.
A big thanks to Arndt Weber from Fat Dad Racing for giving the mountain a big shake. Legend. And Mr. Mojo back into the garage.
Yep, so congratulations to Numbskull Racing with 2 wins, Red Trucks with 2 wins, Just Greg, Larry Stipe with 2, Cut Rocker with the YouTube with 2.
Shaggy with 2 wins. Oh, they all have 2 wins here. Bruce Brown, Nadine Semi Kitchen, Chris Hood, and the Sparky. Everyone on 2 wins there.
Yep, Oregon Diecast Racing with the YouTube on 2 wins. Great, which we're racing on today. And Grateful Sam with 2 wins. I missed the rest of it. Sorry, guys, you had to read it.
RC Rec with the YouTube 2 wins. Puffs Racing, Golfer Dude, Miami Rose, and Kit Goodyear on 2 wins.
So the YouTube's leaderboard is Nadine's Thermic Kitchen with a solid lead of 54. Big Keg, Chris Hood, Red Trucks on 50. RC Rec on 49. Numbskull with 48. And the Essex Boys on 45.
Kit Goodyear on 40. Miami Rose with 39. Ratsack with 37. Same as Golfer Dude. Puffs Racing and the Shaggy on 36, and Brian Zycast Thailand with 31. And now the New Choose leaderboard.
Yep, so we got Kit Goodyear, Oregon Diecast Racing, and Nadine's Thermic Kitchen all on 6. Numbskull and his Lonesome on 5. Big Keg, Scotty's Diecast, and Red Trucks on 4. And this glitchy mess will get us to the next page. I think there's actually 3 pages of this lot.
Here we go. 4 for RC Recreation, Cut Rocker, Golfer Dude, Miami Rose, and the Sparky, all on 4. 3 for Larry Stipe and the Shaggy.
It's just Shaggy. He's just Shaggy. Both on 3.
Shaggy.
Yeah, just Shaggy. It's like Just Greg, but just Shaggy. And then we got on 3 is Bruce Bruiser Brown, Chris Hood, Grateful Sam, and Ratsack. And then on 2, Steve Matlock, Cristiano White, Larry Henry, Colcoon, all on 2.
There's going to be another one, I think.
There is one more page with the ones.
2
and
with,
a 2.
2 with NZ Racing, and all the ones is Jordan Lane, Diecast Classicist, Brian Zycast Thailand, Just Greg, the Essex Boys, Oscars Fair Racing, Donald Blue, new one.
No, that's
Puffs Racing.
That's Blue 6_6. I've seen his first name now, so I'm gonna hope he doesn't. The Donna's in the house. Well, that was an absolute glitchy, complete and utter mess. I really hope this is working out because it's taking a long time for us to try and record this.
It has been 2 hours of this glitchy mess.
Yep.
We're trying to fix it and everything.
Yeah, but
wow.
It's just what it is. But I tell you what, how about Numbskull in the GT500 defying laws of gravity and keeping on the track and making across the line on his roof? Unbelievable. And the pop out by the Corvette.
Yeah, that was
just popping straight out.
That was unusual. I've never seen that.
No.
Ever.
No.
In any diecast.
There's so many firsts in this place. It's unbelievable. I can't even remember what happened in the first race because it was that long ago. But thanks to all the international drivers for giving it a shake. It was just absolutely brilliant. We love having you guys here. And let's hope the next recordings are probably a little bit smoother. So, and until that next recording, my name's Larry.
And my name's Harry.
And you've been watching Bathurst Diecast Racing.